Oh my God, guys, I am on some next level shit right now. Wow. Thoughts. Just took a shower. I have so many thoughts. New videos, new thoughts. I have questions and answers and thoughts. Thoughts with more questions, more videos. The funny thing about my last video, well, not the last one, but the last to last, that was part 2, that was 1 hour and 37 minutes, was I started off trying to be quick making that video, only to realize that, like I always tell my kids, by trying to do a shortcut, I actually made it like 3 times longer and less efficient. So honestly, part 2 is like, do research with me, figure it out while I figure it out, ask the questions while I ask the questions. It's not a all concise finished product. It's like the process of getting it done. If you love those type of videos and you find it helpful for your own process of doing research, then that's a great thing for you to watch. Quick time check. The sun is going to set at 4:36 p.m. and it is 3:52 p.m. I'm trying to get ready to go out for a walk before sunset. So I just got out of the shower and I'm getting ready real quick. It's 3:53 p.m. in the afternoon. The sun is setting in less than an hour, which means it's going to be dark in an hour and a half. So my next intention for my video editing and video production abilities, skills, by getting more intentional, I'll save time. Time to up-level my process, which is my intention. So I just said part 2, the part 2 of tWitch and Allison Holker. That's really just like a research and progress video. I'm working on streamlining all my processes and learning to edit better, up-leveling my video editing skills so that they can be more enjoyable, more watchable. So I have about an hour of actual light left as I contemplate whether or not I'm going to actually go out or not. Here's my black, it's not black, it's called, what is it called? Panther? It's like a gray. I really don't like black clothes. I don't have any black clothes, but this is like my new favorite, but it's washed. Smell it. Oh, I bought some Tide that I can't stand. I think I want to send it back. Where's my pen? Okay, so I have this shirt as well that I'm going to put on. So I personally love long hangout videos, but you know, if they're fun and they're enjoyable and they're informative, and so I'm going to put on a little bit of lotion on my face. This is called My Shell Hydrate. It's for ultra hyaluronic eye gel. And Earth Harbor Nymph Nectar. This is literally almost, oh wait, I didn't show it long enough, I don't think. But it's almost done. I'm like scraping. Okay, so I want to make my videos more enjoyable so that they're more watchable, and learn to edit them more for long-term retention for a higher amount of people, because not everybody wants to just watch basically like behind the scenes type videos where, like with Emily D. Baker, she doesn't pay. She has members who pay her to watch like the type of video that I just put out today, that long research video where the questions I'm asking in the beginning of the video are answered. But I made the video and I'm leaving it up there because it's part of the process. So, however, I do want to edit my videos better. Okay, and let me go back. Yes, so also I wanted to ask while I'm doing this to get ready before I go out and get outside and just, you know, I've been basically making videos all weekend. This is the under eye stuff. So I need to get outside and get some fresh air and get a little exercise. Even though the sun is going down and I'm probably not going to get any vitamin D at this point. But I want to know, whether you're new here or old here, do you like the direction that I'm taking, where I'm starting to do commentary on, oh, that's really dry and old, commentary on celebrities and on true crime trials, like real life trials? Does that interest you? And have you been enjoying that? I'd love to know. Do you love the way that direction? Do you love the direction that this channel is headed if I continue to do that kind of stuff? Do you enjoy the type of videos where I share articles and discuss it? Let me know in the comments. All right, I'm going to put my layers on and I'm going to read off a few notes that I wrote down to make while I was watching part 2 and part 3 of Stephen Twitch Boss and Allison Holker videos. Number 1, people can be ADHD and genius level creative and artistic at the same time. I talk about that. I talk about sometimes people are diagnosed or misdiagnosed as a genius or ADHD when they're really one or the other. And I forgot to mention that you can also be both, and you can also be neither. You can be a genius with ADHD, or you could just be one or the other or neither. So that's a point I wanted to make. Also, I'm curious to ask my subscribers, my followers, my viewers, do you prefer shorter, quicker paced, faster edited videos, or do you enjoy a more kind of like real life, just hang out with me video? Okay, so got the unbrush. I started a review, but then I stopped it. I think I'm gonna just try it while I'm getting ready real quick. Okay, which it brings me to my next point anyway, which is that white girls and white women can naturally have big lips. So this goes back to, I was talking about blackfishing in part 2 of Stephen Twitch Boss and Allison Holker part 2, and I have a section in there about blackfishing, and I say I'm talking a lot about naturally quote unquote black people's features, like big lips, big hips, big asses, big hair. And white women can also naturally have any of those features. You can have big lips, big hips, big ass, big tits. My sister's a white lady with a giant ass, which she got from our white mother. Okay, and I've got curly-ish hair, but it's super baby fine. And also white women can have curly hair. Those are video points to clarify. Also, getting back to Twitch and Allison, I want to talk about the difference in their 9th wedding anniversary tributes to each other. They were significant, I thought. Hers was longish, and well, like a paragraph with all this stuff, and his was just like, happy anniversary, my love. Also, is anybody interested in me watching the Jennifer Hudson interview with tWitch and Allison more fully and more with more analysis? And that also segues me, I think I already did ask and mention, please comment if you appreciate and like and enjoy and want more of those type of videos where I am, oh, I don't think I showed it up close, where I am commenting on popular topics, so to speak. This is the real one. I waited a month for it to arrive. I actually love it. I'm loving it. And that's another video. Another video that I'm going to do is the unbrushed review with my 2 kids and myself. And another video that I'm going to do is called Stop What You're Doing If You Want to Manifest Your SP. Do this instead. The magic pill. And your SP is your specific person. Also, more housekeeping notes. I do intend to, as I continue to up-level my video editing skills and video production output quality, to fix the volume. Water break. So that leads me to say I am working on learning how to get more concise in my video editing skills, which is why I'm going to start introducing chapters in all my videos. And please, oh, and as I was saying, I'm going to work on the music and the sounds and make sure that, ow, in the video that I did in part 2, there were a few chapter transition sounds that were a little too loud, but it almost broke my computer to make that video, so there's no way I'm going to edit it again. So it is what it is. However, going forward, as I make new videos, each video I make, I intend to improve the quality of the video, the way it looks, the way it sounds, the way the viewers experience, because it's more interesting, hopefully. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to enjoy me, my personality, my voice, meaning my actual voice. All right. So, do you like the chapters? Do you enjoy it? Do you want me to keep doing it? I'm going to keep doing it anyway. And the reason for that is because my intention is to start making courses. And the chapters is just part of that. So, now I used up all the time to comb my hair. But I still want to get outside. Well, I got 12 minutes left until sunset, which means I've got about half an hour until it's dark, which means it's now or never. If I'm going to get outside, then it's time to put my coat on and grab my bag and something to drink and get out of the house so I can get some exercise. My scarf because it might get cold. Time to go. Okay. Deep breath. Time to go out and get outside to get all the fresh air before I come back. May make another video, this video, or may not. I may let this be me for tomorrow. I made some videos today. Honestly, I should have worn another sweatshirt. I should have brought my hat. I should have brought my gloves. But I'm only going to be outside for like 10 or 20 minutes. So I think I can survive with this. Let's see, actually. My hood. Almost time to go back inside. Alright. At this point, the only point is to make the point. So I want to make courses, and every video I make is practice for making the next course. Courses are going to be structured videos based around a topic and subtopics. And each topic will have subtopics, and the subtopics will continue to make additional questions, additional answers, and it will basically be a never-ending exploration of deeper dives, but something to learn and keep along the way. So if you're interested in my insight on a variety of topics and you'd love to join me for the courses, then join me on Patreon. The link is in the description and all the courses are there. There's already hundreds of videos available, but the point of this video is to say it's time for me to up-level my video editing making skills, being a lot more intentional about making videos that are hopefully more enjoyable. Of course, I believe all of my videos are enjoyable, but I do think that they have so far catered to viewers who are more interested in long talks, the long, slow build up to a point, the long hanging out together part of it. In fact, I love the long walk and talks where there's so much to uncover. And that's what a lot of my courses are going to be, although I am going to be working on making them more and more concise. A lot of my videos have been actual personal video therapy sessions where I am going through the process with myself. I'm the lone fingernail of a moon, learning out in distant, far away sky. And I'm right here on the ground, walking, the actual walk, the actual walking. I'm taking you along with me on the journey because life is beautiful, life is worth living, and every day is another day to have something to look forward to. I really hope to inspire people to want to be a little bit happier incrementally, not to feel like you have to magically achieve quantum leaps and bounds, but to be more human with ourselves, manifesting your dreams in a practical way, not being a complete obsessed fantasizer, but an actual real manifester. If you're interested in walking a path of growth with me, I would love for you to join me. I would love to inspire you to continue on your path of healing, of dealing, of feeling. And I do intend on reeling in my content so that it's more concise. So my courses are going to be topics. The topics are going to be like the main avenue. Like right now I'm walking on a main avenue. And off of a main avenue there are streets. Off our streets we have side streets. And topics have questions which lead to answers, which leads to more questions, which leads to more answers, which leads to something like these branches. You've got your main big branch, your main topic, and then you've got the questions and the smaller branches, and on and on and on until we have a delicious tree or a giant bush with flowers and leaves. So many different aspects that you really spend a lifetime learning. What are the topics going to be? Well, a lot of topics about healing from trauma, from learning how to see your coping mechanisms that you formed to deal with traumas, and maybe you're not aware of how you show up in a way that actually is not in your own best interest, in your own best benefit, and in fact you're harming yourself with the coping mechanisms that helped you get through your childhood, but now they're holding you back in your adulthood. Learning to differentiate between coping mechanisms that you learn as a result of trauma and your magical gifts, and how those things might be getting tied up and tangled up. Like I talked about, you might be ADHD, or you might be a genius, or you might be both, or you might be neither. You might just have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, like I heard, what's his name again? Michael Lahorn. Maybe you need to learn how to tap into your creativity. You need to learn how to let yourself like yourself. You need to learn how to let yourself do the things that you want to do, that you enjoy doing, that for whatever reason up till now you've convinced yourself, you've been convinced by others that it's not valuable, that you don't have time, that it's not worth it, that you're not worth it, that it's not profitable, it's not practical, you don't have time for that. You're not one of those people who can do that. You're one of those people that has to work really hard and work really hard at something that you really hate, and being kind of baseline miserable and ill is, you're just like, you've just accepted that. Like so many people have just accepted a baseline miserable existence. For so many of us, there are so many free, absolutely beautiful pleasures, like the pleasure of walking on freshly fallen leaves at sunset, knowing that capturing a beautiful moment and making something that inspires me, that I'm willing to share in my own vulnerability, and the possibility that it inspires you. What I can share about myself is that I love nature. But I'm gonna steal my baby's daddy's sister's line, which was, I'm not an outdoorsy person, I'm an outsidey person. I'm not really like the great outdoors, I just love to be outside. I do prefer the suburbs, to be honest. Country's too country, city's too city. I like the middle. I like somewhere where I can walk to stores from my house and I don't have to drive everywhere. I would absolutely love to have a car again, side note of that. But another thing I like to teach in my courses is focusing on your 10 favorite things in life. And every situation has favorite things and least favorite things. That's going to have to be one of my main topics. 10 favorite things. Any subject, any given subject. List a subject. List a subject that you have to deal with, that you absolutely despise. And let's come up with your 10 favorite things. Sometimes it's a situation you have no control over. Like, let's say you've got life in prison with no chance of parole. Well, there's no way of getting out of it. Alive. So if you want to stay alive, you got to find your 10 favorite things to focus on. And let's assume whatever prison you think you're in is not actually a life term in prison, and you actually do have the freedom to learn new things, make new choices, meet new people, go to new places, have new thoughts, get a new mindset, work on your body, meaning eat new, different kinds of foods, drink different things. Maybe you need to drink water, and that's new for you. Maybe new is just doing some basic, simple things. Go for a walk, get some fresh air and some sunlight. Allow yourself to invest in that passion project, but then actually complete it. Allow yourself the time it takes, even if it takes a week, even if it takes a month, even if it takes 6 months, a year, 6 years, 10 years, forever. Allow yourself to commit to long-term projects. Allow yourself to break them down into increments. Allow yourself to reverse engineer. How do you get from there to here or here to there? Allow yourself to be curious enough to ask questions, not just to yourself alone in a vacuum of your own mind with no way to actually get answers, but in a way that lets you find answers for real. But the way I like to teach is for people to learn how to ask their own questions. And I want you to ask your own questions so that you can find answers that actually, yes, they give you some answers, but they also help you ask more new, better questions. Allowing yourself to want better. Allowing yourself to find that beautiful balance between learning to love yourself as you are right now, with appreciation and gratitude for everything that you have right now, while at the same time always striving for more health, more love, more compassion, more understanding, more energy. Just like that. I'm back. Time to go in. Make another video. Time to go back in the house. Now it's dark. And I made it out. Turn this on for my kids. I'll be home soon. Okay, so 27 minutes since the sun set. And let's take off this scarf. Whew. It's like, get ready with me, go with me, get unready with me, and come back home with me all in one video. And now we're back home. Now, time to take all the layers off. Take the layers off while I finish up my last thoughts. Take off my backpack. Take off my coat, which I do need to hang up. So, there are so many things to explore and so many topics. And my intention is to start really learning how to make better videos that are actually more fun for me, more fun for me to edit, more fun for you to watch. I can also say one last thing I wanted to add. After I start making my own videos of myself or talking about a specific person like tWitch and Allison, starts to just feel like, oh, like I feel like I'm so obsessed. I don't even want to use the word with the ST and the L and the K. But oh my God, it's like I can't bear to watch myself any longer or listen to myself or listen to my voice or to do one more thing of research. However, that feeling never lasts for long, only just long enough for me to take a rest, watch some mindless entertainment, or watch other people's stuff. Sometimes I don't watch mindless entertainment. I watch long form videos that other people put together. Water break. Always drink your water. Eat your fruits and vegetables every day, my guys, my lovely peaches. Also, yes, I can talk about veganism as well in videos if anybody's interested. And if you have any particular topic that would really be a course that you would be super interested in, and it already is aligned with the type of things that I talk about, like dreams that you sleep at night and dream of, that's another course that I'll probably explore at some point. And I also am going to continue on with the low junk slogans, reading those. And with that, I'm going to show a view of the outside and say goodbye for now until the next one. And as always, I hope you found this helpful, interesting, and entertaining. Please make comments, ask questions, let me know your thoughts, and start to engage, and that would be super cool. Okay, see you, bye. All right, so this is my view currently inside my apartment, which does feel so lovely. I love the ambiance in here. A lot of people have made beautiful comments about it to me. I super appreciate that. And I'm so glad I got out a little bit. And now I'm gonna relax. Bye. All right, a little extra for a longer goodbye for people who like to hang out. I cannot wait to devour this delicious lettuce. Also, this delicious vegan chicken noodle soup, chickenless noodle soup, which I've added some spices a little water and spices to make it so I can share it with my son, the one who likes it. Just like my discovery of how much I love and adore preparing food with scissors. How have I lived my whole life up till recently not even knowing that you can just make your salad? There's so many things you can do with scissors. Amazing. And just like that, I want to cut through old ways of thinking, old habits, old belief systems, and allow myself something new. I genuinely believe continued up-leveling, continued learning is the only way to ever improve my life. I think that's how it works for most of us. That's what these videos are for you to join me on this journey. So whether it's time for your ugly duckling to a swan moment or your ugly duckling to a flamingo moment, it's time to learn something new. Now it's time to nourish my body with some delicious vegan hot chickenless noodle soup. And it's time to nourish our minds with some helpful thoughts, new ways of thinking, new ways of allowing ourselves to do the things that we really want to do that actually benefit us, not to just allow yourself to do the things you really want to do that actually are harmful and addictions, but actually healthy choices, healthy options. And maybe you're saying, well, I don't want any healthy choices. There's nothing that I want that's healthy. But I'm sure that isn't true. I'm sure you'd like to be able to walk around and go places and visit people you love and see things that you love and get to experience things that you enjoy and do things together with people you enjoy out in the world. And so you have to be able to walk around. You have to be able to get in and out of places. So I do like to indulge a little bit in some things like vegan blue cheese dressing, but I don't do excess. I just allow myself a bit so I'm not feeling completely deprived and then end up binging like a maniac. So I believe that in life it's important to sprinkle in some seasoning on top of the healthy, delicious stuff. And in that sense, I'm saying you can have your treats, you can enjoy some things, of course, because that's what part of being a human being is enjoying human pleasures. And that was the nooch, by the way. Here's a little bit of garlic. Okay, so I am going to sit and enjoy this delicious salad. It's not really salad, it's just lettuce and my soup. And I'm going to make the video. I can't believe I forgot to mention ASMR videos. Another type of video that I absolutely love making now, and I intend to do more of, and more better quality, more fun. Let me know if you're enjoying the ASMR videos too. I am so satisfied. I ate my lettuce salad. I ate my soup. My belly feels so satisfied. And I'm finally done eating, done with all my videos. And it's an hour and 27 minutes past sunset. Whew. 6:03 p.m. Saturday, November 18th, 2023. I've got about 2.5 hours left till my kids come home. I've also cooled back down since getting back in from the walk when I was getting all heated up. So I'm going to put my sweatshirt back on. I'm going to go chill. I've got a little bit of time left before my kids come home. I don't know when I'm going to make this video or share the video, but I certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching the video, listening to the video, and enjoying the video as much as I enjoyed filming the video, editing the video, and sharing the video. See you.